Hello, Gary Ballier here. Another video blog. I want to talk to you today about an elbow brace. This is an elbow brace that stops slicers from slicing and hookers from hooking. And I want to tell you a little bit about how I developed this. I'm going to talk about how to fit it, how to use it, and then I'm also going to tell you about some benefits. What are some of the benefits of having one of these elbow stabilizers? So first of all, let me just tell you how not to use this. I'll open with a little story. Played golf not too long ago, 3-4 weeks ago, and I was excited about the elbow slice and hook eliminator, and I played with a guy that was hitting these big banana slices, elbows breaking down, ball starting to the left, and hitting these big curves. And about the 13th hole, I had this tremendous idea, and I said, hey, listen, how about if you get rid of your slice? I have a little teaching device here. If I put it on your elbows and connected them, you could probably get rid of your slice. And would you mind if I put it on you? Well, this was not a good experience, because I wrapped him up, I did the little fitting, I sized it, and he got over the top of the golf ball and he whiffed it for the first time during the day. Now, I say this is because this is not a quick fix item. You don't get rich quick with this. But if you decide you wanted to invest in an elbow stabilizer, believe me, you can take the top 8 or 10 teaching devices that are on the marketplace and you can just get rid of them. So typically what I would like to do is I want to talk to you about how to fit it, number one. Number two, I want to talk about how to use it. And number three, I want to go into the benefits. So, first of all, let's talk about how to fit it. They come in 22-inch sizes, 23-inch sizes, 24. I have them in the 1-inch variety, also in the 2-inch variety. Typically, you don't need a 2-incher. I have the 2-inch variety because we've got some bigger guys, maybe like myself, that need a little more support, but I would say 85% of the people need just the 1-incher. Now, if you look at this, I have little rectangles. I happen to be I fit at 3 rectangles in. And because this is 22 inches, and I might add that I can fit 85 to 90% of my students with a 22-incher. It goes 3 inches above, 3 inches bigger, and also you can adjust it 3 sizes smaller. So you can you can invest in one of them and the whole family can use it. Typically what I would do is take a Sharpie pen out, find the different markings that you have in your family, and you can go ahead and make the appropriate mark on, and you mark it on both sides. Now let me say something really important here. This is a 22-incher. Well, 22 inches means that from the end of this to the other end is 22 inches. So it's 11 inches dissected on one side, 11 inches on the other. So when I fit this for myself or my students, I make sure that it's exactly 2 rectangles on one side, or squares, 2 squares on the other, and that's how you have to fit. So let me do this. I'll go ahead, and I happen to know that I'm 3 rectangles in, so I'll fit this for myself. Okay, the Velcro is tremendous. By the way, I will add, as I'm showing you how to fit this, 1, 2, 3 in. They have to be exactly the same. There is an elastic unit that's out there similar to this, but that's what I'm trying to get away from, is to have one of the elbow slice or hook eliminators used in such a way where they give and you can create different distances between your elbows. See, I have one goal in this fitting process, is to keep the elbows the same distance apart all the way through. You're going to hit the ball more center face. Your balance during your golf swing is going to be improved. And you'll probably increase 3 to 4 miles per hour of club head speed. And even more importantly, you're going to start being able to swing more from in to out. So as I get my size, I'm a 3 square. You should be able to put it on yourself. You notice I'm putting it on just even with the bicep, halfway between my elbow and my shoulder on one side, and I do the same thing on the other. So my objective in fitting this is I want it to feel a little bit on the snug side. If it's too loose and I start to swing with it, it would tend to want to come off. We're creating a lot of club head speed here. I want to keep the elbows the same distance apart all the way through. You don't need all these other teaching devices. You've got something here that's simple, and if you take my challenges, my 1 week and my 21-day challenge, great things will start to happen. Okay, put it up there, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to feel a little taunt here, halfway up. It causes you to extend, and you want the same elbow relationship on your finish. So that fits real well. And you may have to work it. Once you get your size down, great things will start to happen. Okay, let's talk about how we use this. Let's say you get the fit. You understand the elbow relationship throughout your golf swing. Gives you lots of little goodies that you wouldn't get otherwise in taking golf lessons and using other teaching devices. What I want you to do is I want you to lay a stick down. I happen to have a stick on the ground. You may not be able to see it. But I want people to start out when you use it. I don't want you like the guy that I played golf with where I thought I could fix him in a second. Can't take a math course in a second, can you? And I made the big mistake thinking I was going to correct him. Well, I didn't. As a matter of fact, he's probably told people never to buy my arm restraint. It was my arm elbow slice eliminator. So what you do, and what I should have done with him, is which I'm going to encourage you guys to do, is to do a thing called toe up, toe up. See how the toe of my club is going up? You put a line going from your target, and the toe is going up. You're taking little swings. And from this angle here, I feel the taunt, a little bit of a taunt. Toe up, toe up, toe up. Hit golf balls, brush the grass. Start to feel, you know, you guys, most of the listeners are so used to doing this motion. They pull across. They can't make centerness of contact. The ball tends to pull or it tends to slice. So I give you a 1 week challenge. Every day, take half swings rather than taking your full swings right away. Halfway up, club's parallel to the ground. And you notice that my arms are staying the same distance apart throughout this miniature golf swing. Do it from an angle here, brush the ground. Then you will be able to reap the benefit. Number 3 is the benefit. So why should anybody invest in a golf swing slice and hook eliminator? See, 80% of the people I work with slice the ball. However, I can also stop a hook, and I'll explain that right now. Here's the beauty of it. This is kind of like the golf swing in a nutshell. The benefits of this, number one, and I'm going to put this as a strong add-on. If you want this elbow brace to work, you need to learn to grip the golf club properly. If you have a weak grip or a strong grip, you're always going to be flying your elbows. You're always going to be hooking the ball or slicing the ball. Now, a little bit of both isn't bad, but we're trying to minimize it for those that have that severity in their ball curve. So once this is on, the first thing I want to do with a good golf grip, with a target in mind, is to turn your shoulders and extend your arms. That's something that could be part of a lesson that we have. And you'll notice the club only goes to my ear. You cannot take the club inside. I can't go inside. I can't go outside. The benefit of this strap, it only allows you to make a simple on-plane handle to the target line backswing. So we turn, extend the arm, we go to about our ear. Then what we do, this is built in. As we make our motion through, you can have this as a checkpoint. We get our left hip out of the way, and as you come down, you naturally create a lag. See this little angle here? And the most important thing that the elbow stabilizer does is it causes extension. Guys, this is the thing. This is the key that we're trying to implement. Your checkpoint, your finish, make sure you're all the way onto your tiptoe. I'll get back here, you can see that. Elbows together. So those are the big swing benefits. Now I'm going to pose a 21-day challenge. I am going to encourage the listeners to practice for 21 days. Start out with a 7-day trial. Get your grip right and make sure that it fits. In 21 days, I want you to swing 150 times a day, and I want you to take broken tees or wiffle balls and see if you can start brushing the ground, making that contact. And after that time, I will offer a money-back guarantee for those people that don't make an improvement. And there's no way you won't be hitting the ball more squarely, hitting the ball more from the in to out based on that challenge. So let me close by saying this. Remember, the elbows that stay together will play together. When your elbows come apart, soon your game will fall apart. So thank you for listening.